Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the first solution to the question 2 sum, which is question number 1 on LeetCode. It says, given an array of integer nums and an integer target, return indices of two numbers such that they add up to the target. Let us understand this statement with an example. Let's say the given nums array is 2, 7, 11, 15 and the given target value is 9. So the code that we have to submit expects us to output an array 0, 1 because 2 is kept at position number 0 and 7 is kept at position number 1. And if we add 2 and 7, we get 9. If the target given to us was 18, the expected output would have been 1, 2 because 7 is kept at position number 1 and 11 is kept at position number 2, and so on. Now, this problem can be done in various methods. The method, the way that I have written over here is called the brute force one. Here, the time complexity of the solution is O of n squared. Why? Because we are using two for loops. Therefore, in worst case, the two for loops will have to do n square operations, where n is the length of the nums array. Now, let us look at how this particular program is producing the right output. Over here, we have a for loop which iterates over the entire nums array. Now, for each element of this for loop, we have one more iterator which iterates over the entire nums array again. Now, what we are saying is that for, let's say we take I equal to some value over here and j equal to some other value over here. If the nums I plus nums j is equal to target, then we'll simply return an array of I comma j. So to return an array, we'll use this syntax in Java, which says return a new object of array type which contains integers, and the elements of that array will be I comma j. If this entire for loop is completed and no such pair is found, we'll simply return an empty array. This is how the code works. So for each value of I, we'll check the subsequent values of j. Let us see this with an example. Let's say the value of I is 0. So we'll take this value and then we'll go on. Okay. So I equal to 0, then j can either be 7 or 11 or 15. So for 2, we'll check 7, 11 and 15. So 2 plus 7 is 9. The code completes and it returns the right value. Let's take another example. Let's say the nums array was 3, 2, 4. So the first value of I was 0. So it will contain 3. Nums I will contain 3. Then we'll check for j equal to 2, j equal to 1 and j equal to 2. So nums I plus nums j can be 5, which is not equal to target. Nums I plus nums j can be 7, which is also not equal to target. Then I will become 1, that is nums I will become 2. Then we'll check 2 plus 4 is 6. Is it? Yes. So we'll return 1, 2. That is indices of the values in 2, 4. That is 1, 2. So this is the brute force way with time complexity O n square, which has two for loops, which iterates over the entire nums array approximately 2 times, or n into n by 2 times to be precise. It's approximately O of n square by 2, which is O of n square. So in this way, we'll be able to find the pair of indices whose values when added gives us target. Okay. Meet you in the second solution. Bye.